Good morning, students. I hope you are doing well at your places. Welcome back to E-class of Social Science. Students, you must have remembered that in our previous video we had discussed about the different modes of transport. In the continuation of the same lesson, we are going to discuss about the different modes of communication. Students, as you know, that humans have been communicating since ancient times, faster and reliable means of communication was developed in 19th and 20th centuries. Hereby is the story of communication. Early humans used hand signals, sounds, and facial expressions to communicate. Later, they started drawing and painting. After some time, they developed symbols to represent sounds and words. Soon, people started writing on clay tablets, papyrus sheets, barks of trees, and skin of animals. Then the paper was invented and people started writing on paper. After some time, Johannes Gutenberg of Germany developed the printing press, and the Bible was the first book that was printed. And this development of printing made mass communication possible. So, this is the story of communication. Now, we will study about the different modes of communication. So, the first mode of communication is postal service. Students, India has a large postal network. It is called India Post. It is a widely used means of communication. There are nearly 1,55,000 post offices in our country. We send postcards, letters, greeting cards, and parcels through the post office. For documents that need to be delivered urgently, the post office offers the facility of speed post. Then comes telephone. Students, telephone is the fastest mean of communication today. It was invented by Alexander Graham Bell. People use landline phones and mobile phones for communication. Another popular device is the smartphone. It can be used as a computer and also to send and make and receive messages and call. Next is intercom. The intercom is an electric device that allows people in different floors of a building to speak to one another. Students, intercom is also kind of telephone only, but it is an electric device. Then comes fax. The fax is an instant mean of communication. The fax machine is connected to a phone line. It is used to send a copy of a handwritten or printed material and photographs. The machine at the receiver's end prints an exact copy of the document instantly. Our next mode of communication is internet. Students, internet is the latest means of communication. It is a global network of computers. We can seek information of any topic on the internet. People can shop and even do banking through the internet. We can transfer very large files to another person through the internet. This is called web transfer. Our next mode of communication is email. The email or electronic mail is a popular means of communication. It delivers messages instantly. To send or receive an email, you must have a device such as a desktop computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Then an email account and an internet connection. Our next mode of communication is radio. Students, radio was invented by Guglielmo Marconi. It is a source of education as well as entertainment. The radio has a vast audience and even reaches people living in remote areas. Then, newspapers and magazines. Newspapers and magazines make us aware about the developments in the different parts of our country and around the world. Today, newspapers have digital versions or e-newspapers which people can read on their laptops, tablets, and smartphones. Our next and very popular mode of communication is television. John Locke Baird invented the television. This means of communication is more popular than the radio as it is an audio-visual medium. We can watch live and recorded programs through this medium. Nowadays, we can plug in pen drives to the television and play the movies we want to watch. Next and last is cinema. Cinema is another means of communication that educates as well as entertains. Students, cinema also spreads social messages. New means of communication have become more popular nowadays. These are called social networking services. These include Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and Twitter. We can communicate with our friends and relatives, send messages, photographs, and videos through these networking services. In times of disasters or emergencies, social networking sites help us access information quickly. These services can be accessed either on smartphones and tablets or on laptops and personal computers. I hope you found this lesson very interesting and came to know a lot about different modes of transports and communication. Thank you. Have a nice day.